Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Hellstrike and today I'm showing you how to make YouTube thumbnails using Photoshop episode 2. Today, this is what we start with right here. This is my thumbnail that I just threw on there on my gameplay. We're going from this to this. From this. Again, this is what we have. My old one, this is what I just finished, and this is what I started with. So this is what we'll start with. Right now, this is not to the size I want. It should be 1920 by 1080. So this photo is way smaller than that. In order to fix that, all you have to do is go to image size, and put right here 920 by 1080, and let me see. Yes, so keep that. Boom. And we'll just get this, hold Alt, bam, there you go. Now of course this right here, you see it's on the other side. So what we're gonna do is we go, I forget where it was. Give me a minute and I'll find it. Some transform or something. Oh, you know what? Something like that. Cancel that, I don't need that now. There we go. Gotta unlock it. And you hit flip horizontal. Bam. Now that looks like that. See? Boom. Bam. Alright, next, which is in the gameplay, my character has an axe and he can fly, but this character obviously doesn't have any jetpack, so I had to find a picture to go with this. And I have that picture somewhere. So let me go through this. Maybe I'll fast forward this part. I have to find it. This is what we have right here. I took these wings and put them on him. Let me show you what it looks like. Push that. Basically, I just cut them out and took it over here. So, put that back. Let's go back to here. What I like to do is get this character, W, which is select thing, whatever wand, what is it? Magic wand. There we go. And just start clicking and deleting all the white. Really not worried about that right now. That's fine. Control Alt A, Control Alt C, cuts it. Control Alt A selects everything. Then we put Control V. Boom. Well, he's a little too big. So Control T, hold Shift, shrink him down to the right size. There we go. Basically what I did, which I don't want to do again because it's tedious, is I did that, hit enter, went to the opacity, try to unlock that layer, and you can see kind of where he needs to be cut. Basically, when we're here, got the lasso tool, or just hit L. I'm on his layer here, and all I did was started doing this, but for time's sake we'll just go over here, kind of outlined it. Of course you can take your time and, you know, get it perfect, but I already did that and I don't want to do it again. It takes too long. I'll say that's it right there. And if you mess up, just hit delete and it goes back. Basically, you just get his form like that. Once that's done, you can disappear. You want to reverse it because you don't want to delete that. You want to keep that. So invert and hit delete. And what you do is Control D, get over to that, the wand W over here, and basically you go around and start deleting whatever you want. You gotta take your time depending how well. Ooh, so you can't do that. And basically, I erased this. Let me show you over here. Get this guy over here. See, I erased his arm right here. Took all of that, so when I put him up, it hid everything else, and I just wanted the wings and the jetpack sticking out. But to get rid of this, you can take your time and whatever you're doing, just slowly, you know, use the tools that are available to you. Lasso tool, if you want to get, you know, really good and down, and just basically delete. But I did all that. I'll do it again. Here's a zoom tool in case you really want to get in there. Hold Alt, goes back out. Oh, the clone tool. I need to use right here. The clone tool. This is what I use to get rid of this sword in hand. Basically, you hold Alt, and that's what you'll be starting from. You click there, go in here, and as you can see, I go down, it clones it. And of course, you can take your time and hold Alt, and just, you know, that's basically what I did for this. So you can, that's the clone tool, so you can use that. Same thing on this side. Hold Alt, and I want to get rid of that. Go ahead and watch it though. Voila, see, it's pretty easy. So you can use that to get basically this effect here. And I'll show you how to get this later, but we're just getting the main pieces. So I did that, and all I did was put him in. Of course, I had to go back and take this off, which basically was easy. Just basically, you know, erase it or use the lasso tool and do it all perfect. Pretty easy. Go over, put him right here. Now the blood on this axe, as you can see, he doesn't have it originally. That's what it looks like. All I did was Control, let me see if I can find it. This thing here. Just took this from the internet, unlock it. Well, I don't want that. Just did that. The wand, delete, over here, delete, Control A, Control C to cut, and let's go over here, Control V, and just Control T. Basically, I just shrank it. Oh, that was weird. Like that. Oh, wrong tool. Hit V, and then you can move it. And this has to be above it. And all you do is Control Alt G. And again, it only shows through this here. So if you take this part, it disappears. You get it? You can only see through this object. Through the armored guy here. And basically I just Control T.
191693669.
Okay. And just placed it. And basically enter. I just got the erase tool. Instant erase it what I didn't want. Or you can shrink it, you can, you know, whatever effect you want. You just basically get it. like that, and there you go. You have that. Hit V, and of course the blood looks different. What I did with that, I came here and switched to here. Multiply. You go through them, they have different effects, as you can see. And you just go through them and you find the one you want. And that's the one I want. Next, let's see. So that's how I did that. So I'll get rid of that. I really don't want to do all the work again. It was a lot of work. Okay, we'll keep that because we're going to do something with that. We did him with the wings. And since he had his arm cut right there, all I did was just placed him right here. But you can actually see the whole thing's right there. So there you go. There's that. Flag. That's just like the Space Marine, one of the Space Marine flags, whatever. I always like to throw it in there. You know, Space Marines. Here's the Chaos. I'll try to do that right now. Symbol, because they're chaos and they're fighting. Let's do
191.
Okay, say we did that. So we'll just get this guy. Oh, I guess I have to show. I do everything on this guy. Him. Of course, you go over here. You have special effects such as drop shadows, which just does that. Inner shadows just gives them darker because it's, you know, nighttime. And the stroke here. You talk about the stroke. The stroke basically does an outline. You can have any color, black, whatever. Take it off, it disappears. This, I just went in here and changed the stroke so he's like good. So he's like this light blue. Same thing with the backpack. Oh, let me cancel that. Over here, turn the stroke blue. Oh, that's not it, is it? Yeah, stroke is blue over here. Take it away. Play with the settings and everything. Do all sorts of stuff. So basically, we'll get him. Hold Shift. Get that and that. Control C. Okay, now that we got the axe and his jetpack, we'll go fill the blood, but we need to name it something here, and it should be in our items. So here's this Eternal Crusade. Control A, Control C to cut, Control V, Control T, and you just enlarge it. I forget how, so it's really big. Control T. Oh, I forgot to put enter before I did that. So let's do that. Say something like that. Enter. Close enough. You get it. And of course, let's see over here what I did with this thing. I put right here at difference. So we'll just go over here because of the background. Oops. Over here. Because of the lining and everything changes that color, so that was awesome. This guy is a Space Marine, so he needs the flag, which I just found this. It looked cool, so I kept it. W, unlock it. Delete. Control A. Select everything. Control C. Control V. And of course, I placed it down here. Down there. Stay. Like so. I went in it, and I probably just did that, but I switched it to black. So there you go. Of course, you just throw whatever on there. So far we got this starting to look like this. So let's get this symbol, a chaos symbol. I think it's corn, I believe. Now I gotta remember where I put it. Let's see. Should be in there. Here we go. So Control A, Control C. It's not locked. Go back to right there, and Control T. Hold Shift. Shrink it down. I put it right there. Hit Enter before. Basically, I stretch it over there. But anyway, ooh, not what I wanted. So we'll just put it right there. I gotta see what I need over here. Is light. So go over here, just copy that. There you go. You can move it around, see how you like it, up, down, whatever. But that's that. That was actually awesome. I was just fooling around, and that's what happened. So that was pretty cool. What else we got to do? We got that, this, that. We got the verse. So it's looking pretty good. Similar. Of course, I enlarged all this when I was done. This I enlarged this. I didn't enlarge every little word, so I think this is coming out a little better. Alright, anyway, so we will get that. And just, yes. Shrink that down. That, Control T, and just enlarge it. This is actually pretty cool what I did by accident again. So, let me do that. I gotta see here. Okay, so bevel stroke. Did all that. What was the color? Oh, that's right. And it was darken. So basically, went here, got this selected, and darken. There you go. You see all that? Then, where finally this comes into play. Control A, Control C, Control V. Of course, gotta shrink it. Control T. Just. Okay. And again, this has to be on top. Oh, hit Enter. On top, hit Control Alt G, and anything that's under, that's where you're gonna see it. Of course, there you go. That's what I did with that other one. Of course, because it's normal blood. So it's like that, similar. Because you can move that, but you have to move that with it. And then I got skeleton little head guy. Where are you? I think he's in there. Nope. Should be in here. There we go. And I meant to actually put him somewhere floating, but when I did it, I think I had it like that underneath that. No, I didn't do it, or had that selected. Anyway, you can add it in there. So bam, you can have more than one object. Basically, you can resize it. Control T, the way you want it, or whatever. It's up to you. And I believe that's basically the same there. Little minor details, but minus the blood and everything. But that's pretty easy. Just playing with the little buttons and everything. Anyway, I like to leave my episodes with words of wisdom. And today, we have the building blocks of the English language. And I quote, "Shit may just be the most functional English word. You can get shit-faced, be shit out of luck, or even have shit for brains. With a little effort, you can get your shit together or find a place for your shit, or be asked to shit or get off the pot. You can smoke that shit, buy that shit, sell that shit, lose shit, find shit, forget shit, and tell others to go eat shit. There are lucky shits, dumb shits, and crazy shits. There is bullshits, horse shit, and chicken shit. You can throw shit, shout shit, shoot shit, or duck when the shit hits the fan. You can find yourself deep in shit or be happier than a pig in shit. When you stop to consider all the facts, it is the basic building blocks of the English language. And remember, once you know your shit, you don't need to know anything else. You could pass this along if you give a shit."